As promised, we are reviewing, unboxing first, then we're going to put it in a truck, the Garmin 65W. And the reason it's promised is because the other day a trucker that works for this trucking company got terminated because he got a ticket and he couldn't prove himself because he didn't have a dash cam. So we are doing an unboxing right now of this Garmin dash cam so that hopefully you will be able to, even if you have a car, a four-wheeler, put this dash cam in there to protect yourself so that if you're innocent, you can prove yourself innocent. We got the camera and we got the power cable, and it's only a cigarette lighter one, which is fine. And we got a manual, and we have the USB cable, and only one magnet. So if you're going to put it on your dash, make sure you do it right, because they only give you one magnet. You can take the old one off, like if you do want to move it. I've done it before. You know, you take a razor blade, peel this one off, and then put new sticky on the back. It's never as good as the original double-sided tape, but it would work. That is the unboxing of the Garmin 65W. Now let's go install it in a truck and actually get some footage for it. All right, we're gonna put this in this Pete, the good old Garmin 65W. Before I forget, this is an extra sticky mount. Do not lose it. I thought it was the primary mount, but a real mount, the actual one, the first one, comes on the camera. So they give you two. They give you the original one, and then they also give you a backup one. So put this in a safe or something, because you will need it and you will curse yourself if you don't have it. So the first thing we want to do is find a place to mount it, and we'll put it right up there and get it mounted. And then we'll run the cable to a power source. And I already showed you this stuff. You get the USB and the power cable. So let's get it mounted on the windshield first. All right, that looks good. So let's run the cable now and plug it into power and get this puppy powered up. I'm not trying to promote Volvo or something, but one thing the Volvos have in this case over the Petes is there's no place up above to power your stuff you need to power up. Because at Volvo there's a place you don't have to run the cable, down and around. So we'll have to put a point in Volvo's box in that case. This is an older Pete, so maybe the newer ones do have one up there. But for now, we'll just have to use the good old dashboard and the one plug that they give us. And we have power, so we're good to go. Let's check it out. All right, so let's go through the setup here. We got, of course, we're the United States. We're Espanol, no, we're American English. And of course we agree not to fool around when we're driving. And camera placement, we're putting it in the center. And that tells us, where the lens is going to look, a little to the left or a little to the right, but we're putting it right in the middle in this truck. And tall, which means truck. So let's go tall for truck or van. And we're going to record audio. And this is the Garmin VIRB is the app. We're going to use that, but we're not going to download it right now. that means you can download the pictures right away to your to the app. And there we go. That's our initial setup. Hold to save. And we just saved that little video. And we're actually shooting right now. I'm gonna mount it. We'll get some driving footage also. Boy, that's a nice wide-angle lens. Anybody hits the front of your truck, they're definitely gonna get viewed by this camera. All right, we've got it all set up. Let's get some driving shots of it so you can see what it looks like on the road. And you can have, if you want, you at the bottom, look at the bottom, you can see the date, you can see the time, and it's even GPS built in. So there's never a question as to where you were, how fast you were going, and everything. And it's all voice commanded. So if you do get in an accident, or if you need to tape something really fast, you can just tell it to record and it will record and save your video. My old Garmin 45, I used to have to reach up and save an actual clip or something, but I like it that this one there's no distractions or anything. It's all driven by voice commands, which is awesome. What an awesome little camera. This is not a paid endorsement. It's just, I'm just a normal guy that went and bought a camera after that happened to our driver. I think you should have one. And if you're going to buy one, you should buy this. This is not a paid endorsement. I keep saying that. I bought this at TA in Valdosta, Georgia. But I searched at Love's, they didn't have them. TA had them. Pilot Flying J did not have them. You can buy this on Amazon for $249. It is cheaper. Everything's cheaper on Amazon. 1080p has GPS, as I showed you while driving. It has voice control, great thing. It automatically loops everything that you need to protect yourself, four-wheelers and 18-wheelers out there on the road. Take this into court. Prove your innocence. I'm Indiana Jack. Thanks for watching the review of this Garmin 65W. See you next time.